Hello you guys, my name is Patrick and this is my first video for YouTube. You wouldn't believe it, but I've tried to record this video like 5 or 6 times already and I'm really sick of it, so I'll try to keep it as simple as possible and as short as possible. This video is part of a mini-series called First Impressions of Korea, because I'm going to Korea tomorrow and I'm going to be staying there for 3 weeks. I'm going to visit one of my best friends whose name is Sanu, and he's from Daegu in the southern part of the country. We met in the United States about 7 years ago when I was an exchange student in high school, about 50 miles away from where he was, and then kind of got to know each other. He went traveling and came to Europe and saw me a couple times, and then I went to America again. We met up again. Last time in America we met up in New York in July last year. So great place, good fun, and he's a really good guy. He's offered that his family would take care of me if I was ever to decide to stay in Korea for a bit longer. He actually thought, you know, I could stay there for a whole year, and now that I have one more year to go at my university, which is University of Stirling in Scotland, I'm seriously considering it actually, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm shooting this video, because I think in a year's time, if I go to Korea again, it'd be interesting to compare what my first impressions had been to, you know, maybe a more in-depth understanding of the whole situation in the country. I don't know much about Korea. I don't speak the language. I can only say, you know, hello, goodbye, and thank you, and things like that. I bought this book to help me understand it a little bit better. For those of you who don't speak Czech, my lovely mother tongue, it's called You Can't Avoid Koreans in Korea. There you go. So, unfortunately it hasn't been published in English, I don't think, but you can easily get books like that in your local bookstore, wherever you are. You know, I'm sure for those of you who are in the UK or you're in America, nothing easier. Anyway, I learned from the book that South Koreans are quite obsessed with football, so with the World Cup coming up, that's going to be interesting. First game, Greece against South Korea. We'll be watching in a big square downtown, on a big screen or something, somewhere in Seoul, where I'll land the day after tomorrow, which is the 11th of June. So, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will work out. Yeah, if there are people out there who are living in South Korea right now, you know, Czech people or any other Europeans or Americans or anybody really, if you're a foreign person in Korea, or indeed if you're a Korean living in Korea and you feel like you could tell us something interesting about South Korea, please get back to me, you know, post a video response or just a comment. That's a good thing, and I hope we'll get a little, you know, discussion started by this, a little intercultural exchange or whatever you want to call it. As I said before, I wanted to keep this short, so I think I'll talk to you guys soon. I would like to keep these videos coming at a rate of 1 every 2 days. I think that's doable, but you know, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Hopefully that will work out. I don't think internet connection would be any problem in South Korea, but you know, you never know. Be traveling and so on. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please respond, and if you have anything to say about Korea, well, you know, this is the place to be. Just put a response under my video, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And then, like I said, a little debate would be great. So this is me, Patrick from Prague. Next time from Seoul, South Korea. Take it easy, guys. See you later.